How y'all doing, my R. Kelly die-hard fans and supporters? I'm just coming with a brief update to you all of what's surrounding right now with R. Kelly. Of course, some of you are aware that he has a new member on his legal team, Steinbeck. And this is someone who is like, somebody that's coming just to look at things and bring some new information about this case. Not the information, but just some new things to this case that has to be looked at clearly. Um, in case there be some kind of plea for R. Kelly or whatever like that, that he be offered like a plea or whatever. So the person just comes to overlook all of that. And he is supposedly be a very good attorney. He has a good reputation out there. I just wanted to just come forward and that information. And another thing that I also wanted to update on is that I want you not to take your eyes off of Rodney Reed, the gentleman that is right now on trial for the murder. Well, he's not on trial anymore. He's going to be executed on November the 20th of this year. So you want to not lose track on that. And I directed you to go to Carolyn Diamond Infinity a Change so you can get a little bit more information. She will provide to you what's taking place around his execution date, which is scheduled for November the 20th of 2019. And I also wanted to bring to people's attention that do support my channel, that also are subscribed to other channels that are in support for R. Kelly. And when I introduce my channel, I let you know that my channel is about kingdom living and building and fighting against the injustice that we see in our communities, our nation, and our world. Me to continue to keep people encouraged and eyes lifted, to what's going on around them, like lifting them up with words of encouragement, spiritually giving them words of encouragement. I don't really condone any behavior that's surrounding right now, especially the injustice that we see with R. Kelly, with a whole lot of back and forth stuff like who's gonna rock with who and who's a mole and all that other crazy stuff. People digging for information on each other and bringing things to the front line to the subscribers. Attention. Most of these subscribers, and I'm going to be real with you, most of the subscribers here, if they are really in support of R. Kelly, they really want to support everybody and what everybody has to say around R. Kelly's situation. We all love R. Kelly in our own way. In our own way, we all love R. Kelly because R. Kelly music, like I said, has touched so many in so many different ways. Some of us have used R. Kelly in our wedding, during our wedding songs and everything for our wedding playlist. And that's what I'm speaking on. And not only just my wedding playlist, even before that, I, enjoyed R. Kelly. Of course, I was also an Aaliyah fan in my time. God bless her soul. May she rest in peace. And a whole lot of other people out there that I enjoyed during my time coming up listening to R&B music. But one of my most favorite and most greatest was R. Kelly. So you're going to find a lot of heated conversations with people when it comes to his name or what he has done during his career and some things that were allegedly things he's done, from his past. But, I never paid any much attention to it myself because me being a diehard ride and die for R. Kelly, I don't listen to all that negativity. That stuff goes right out the door. So like I said before, previously, when people were like, oh, you support a pedo and this, that, the other. None of that has been proven to be true. And I never saw R. Kelly in a tape with any underage girl. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 100% real. Never have I saw that tape. I didn't even watch the docuseries. I saw snippets of it. Like, maybe some on YouTube some videos of some of his alleged victims giving their side of their story about their relationship with R. Kelly. And one of the victims, alleged victims, that I gotta, I looked at closely, and I listened to what she had to say, and it was interesting. And which I don't know if a lot of people caught on to it. She's not really out to hurt R. Kelly. She just was telling her story about her relationship really with R. Kelly. I don't know. I didn't watch the docuseries. It might have been some things said in the docuseries that made people think the way that they're thinking about her. And one of them that I'm just going to say here is the DJ. The one that was the DJ that left her child and moved them, had this relationship going on with R. Kelly. Yes, Kitty Jones. She just had to come to my head. Kitty Jones. One thing she did say, we were in an adult relationship. So I listened to that and I was like, that's interesting. They were in an adult relationship. So you want to, find out what I'm saying, do your research, go back into those videos and listen to what Kitty had to say. And she said, she asked some questions about his previous relationships with things that, he supposed to have relationship with. Nothing about his ex-wife, Drea. That's another story anyway. Because to be honest with you, the only woman that I'm really, really really disliking right now out of all of them is Dre. I expect that from the bitter, the exes and all that other stuff, the girlfriends or whatever. But for Drea, the mother of his children and being his ex-wife, all those years she's been married to this man and all this stuff supposedly has happened, she is one person that should not have been taken part of the takedown of R. Kelly. As an ex-wife and as the mother of 3 of his children. And being married to him for the amount of years that they've been in their marriage. But I'm just going to say, I never watched the docuseries. I didn't get everybody's story. I never saw this so-called tape up until this day. And it's been like how many years now? Never. I don't even have interest in watching it anyway because of only some personal things I know for myself, about young girls being promiscuous and looking back at some of the things I did as a young girl. I ain't too proud to walk in either. But, it's part of life, and it was a part of my love walk, and it was a part of me growing. It's part of growing up. And the places I was in my life at the time that I was doing those things. And I have no regrets, but it happened. It happens, So, anyway, moving on. I'm going to get out of here because I am now on my way to my second shift, to my job. And I just wanted to shoot this video with you. So, like I said, try to go to Caroline Diamond's video, to her channel, and look up the story of Rodney Reed that's taking place for his execution on November the 20th. We got to make some noise because time is winding up and time ain't forever. So until then, you all be blessed. Have a blessed and wonderful day. And always remember, God loves you and so do I. Peace.